As I said, the transactions contain free-form text. The free-form text could be in any language. It could be English, that would be great because I speak it, but it could be any other language. That's what the previous picture was supposed to show. So, for example, you can say, this transaction starts a chess game, subject to standard chess rules, where Magnus plays the white pieces, and the winner will take the pot of $1 million. You need not specify in Solidity all of the chess moves. Are you with me on this? I think this is the amazing part. The amazing part is, by context that has been built into the LLM, the common sense required for executing this contract has already been absorbed. In the same way that if I were to play chess with you, I wouldn't have to define the rules of chess with you. I can just assume that as a regular human being, you understand the rules. We now have a common basis for everything that follows. And now using an LLM, those matrices that have been built during the training period embody the knowledge that's required to execute the contract forever after. Now you could do different things. You could say, you could write, currently, for example, this is actually kind of hard to do. If you were raising some funding for a movie, I can send you some money, no problem, on any kind of a blockchain. But now I can do, and it's kind of like sending a check. But now I can do different things. On the check, I can write free-form instructions. I can say something like, I would like to send $5,000 to your funding effort, if and only if you're able to raise the totality of the $30 million required for your movie. Or in this case, you want to bring back Firefly? I'm in. I would like to send $5,000 for resurrecting Firefly, assuming you can raise the money. And if you can't raise the money, I want my money back. If you're going to do nothing with it, I don't want you using it for another purpose. I can actually write this in free-form English text and have it be executed by a smart agent built into each and every validator. And again, going back to our initial example, I can simply say, instead of writing all of that code for a lending service, I can say, this transaction creates a lending service where, liquidity providers pool their resources, et cetera, just kind of like in the first example I gave you. So, I want to leave you with this wide blue yonder idea. I do believe that this LLM-based subnet is an experiment that we simply cannot afford to not perform. That is to say, it's so exciting, so interesting, at least to techies, that I'm really, really, really looking forward to exploring this. The upside is reaching the next 5 billion users or 7 billion users. It's not going to happen with incremental changes to Solidity. It's not going to happen with moon math that comes down the pipe. It's not going to happen with ZK this and that. It's going to happen by rethinking everything from the ground up, as we did with everything we did at Avalanche. We did it with the consensus layer, we did it with the bridges, we did it with everything else, and now we're bringing that same sensibility, that same approach to the specification of transactions themselves. The ability to avoid smart contract programming and audits and so on and so forth is going to be really interesting. And the ability to onboard billions of new users who use their native language to transact, their native language to execute things on a chain will be invaluable. So with that, all I have to say, I think, is that the future is taking shape on Avalanche, and this is a new project on which we've done very little, and whose development we plan to do out in the open. And I invite all of you to help me and the various different people who are interested in this idea to collaborate in building this future. Thank you very much.